Hi and welcome. This is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. I am absolutely grateful to each one of you for not just subscribing. You share so much about your journeys, your life, what's unfolding, what you would like to hear more of from me, how my readings are resonating, or what I bring in front of the camera about spirituality. And above all, in addition to all of this, all the donations. And it just fills my heart. It really does. And today I wanted to start with that, especially because of what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, I bring forth many different aspects of spirituality on my own path that I have uncovered. I have discovered some of the challenges, obstacles that I have overcome using some of the tools that I kind of stumbled upon, or something that I'm still kind of learning, because we are on the same page. We are all integrating different aspects of ourselves and learning from one another. I learned so much from so many of you. I'm really humbled, actually. I'm really very humbled to be standing in front of the camera, to be able to speak to so many of you and to hear that it is helping you on your journey. And I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be experiencing all of this if it wasn't for your love and if it wasn't for divine timing. Which brings me to our video topic for today, is the significance of number 88. Why did I just decide to come and talk about the number 88? There's so many others that are up there. It's something that just started to show up in my life, I would want to say very recently. Just 88, 88, 88. I would want to say about 4 to 5 weeks. It's just all the time. And I knew that my spirit and my team were asking for me to talk about it. And I mulled over what that meant. What is actually taking place in my life, and what is that vibration of 88? So let me first start by 88 is a superpower number. It has a profound vibration of manifestation of wealth, abundance, prosperity, success, and achievement. Those are big things. Manifestation of wealth. So if you've been feeling in a limbo, you're not sure if your finances are really going to improve, increase, are you on the right path? Are you doing the right things? You've been working so hard, but you're really not sure where you're at. Let me tell you that the 88 is here first to show you, to tell you that your financial situation is going to not just increase, it's going to kickstart into a high gear. Now let me break down the 88 into a few different ways in which I understand as a tarot reader, understanding a little bit on numerology, and my own sense of what I am seeing unfold in my life when this number sequence started to come. The first thing is, when we begin to see repeated patterns or repeated numbers, there are a few different things that are taking place. One is, that's our higher self. The God, universe, divine, whatever you call, is trying to catch our attention, to show us and also to remind us of what is actually taking place in our life. Okay? So let's start first with the number 8. 8s are about success. 8s are about business success, goal manifestation, which comes through hard work, discipline, and tremendous amount of patience. Tremendous amount of patience. Those are some of the key words, key energies that are a part of the vibration of 8. Now, when we begin with this vibration of 8, and we're talking about it's creating tremendous success, or your ability to have great and good business judgments. And when I'm talking about business judgments, it means in terms of your work, your career, whatever you're putting your energy and focus on, your own entrepreneurship, any of those areas. We all know success just doesn't come without effort. What you put in is what you're going to receive. It is a universal law. It is the law of karma. The law of karma is whatever energy you're putting out is the energy you're going to receive. If you're putting out the energy of deceit, you're putting out the energy of limitation, anger, that is what you will receive back. If you are coming from a place of negativity, then that is what is going to come back to you. That begins as a basic, fundamental law of the universe. Now, I want to begin with how it applies specifically to 8-8. The 8-8, because it carries a very strong vibration of you beginning to manifest not just material abundance, yes, because 8s are all about material manifestations. Okay? It's about what you are creating materially around you, but they're based in sound foundations, good judgment, good inner call, positive thinking, building with other people. We all know to achieve a certain goal, to be successful in any area of your life will require an amount of effort. Let's just simply start with the Olympics. People are training and training. It's not like I decide like today I'm going to enter the Olympics and tomorrow I'm going to go up there and I'm going to win that gold. For those who are training to win that gold or enter the Olympics or coming to that stage, they have been training, working hard. When we just talk about training and working hard, I also want to bring in that requires an element of sacrifice. So they could probably be sacrificing certain aspect, but putting that part of when you're sacrificing something into another aspect of your goal. So why I'm bringing all of that together is because one of the key things which I believe is the energy of 8 is it has built upon from the number vibration of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now you're at 8. I want you to think back because now you're seeing the 8 to 8s surrounding you. Think about a project, your career, or your entrepreneurship, something that is taking place in your life right now. And that's why you're beginning to see the 8s, right? What did it take for you to be where you are now? Okay? Take a moment during this video to reflect. Momentary reflection. And I'll begin with the 0. From that infinite pool of possibilities, you used your inner power, courage, your independent thinking, the sense of self that came through you, your creative impulses, your creative energies, what defines you. You used that and you understood. We came to the vibration of 2 now. Your understanding, you understood what it means to harmonize difference of opinions. How do you bring projects to fruition with opposing forces, opposing ideas, and harmonizing that? You've learned that, and you will continue to learn it, but you've learned that pretty good. Think back. And then we come to the vibration of 3, which is all about growth, prosperity, being joyful. You're bringing that energy in. Growth and positivity. When you're trying to grow something, you cannot grow based on, I don't think my project's ever going to work. I don't think I will ever achieve this. That's not growth. That's receding backwards. Right? When we're talking about the energy of 3, we're talking in terms of growth. So during that growth phase, you've had to stay positive, optimistic. You're being optimistic about it. So you brought in a lot of positive energy. That was the energy of 3. Think back. I'm going to take you down that path. And then we come to the energy of 4, solidifying. You got these amazing ideas. You had these creative impulses. You were thinking about bringing something together. You worked with other people. There was dissension. You harmonized things and you were very positive about it. Now you needed to kind of solidify. That brought in the energy of 4. So you had to take steps to solidify your dreams and plans. Right? That was the energy of 4. Strengthening and strong foundations. And there were probably certain changes that you needed to institute. You had to look at things from a little bit of a different perspective. That brought in the energy of 5. A little bit of a change, a little bit of perhaps looking and readjustment into your plans. Okay? Then you've also learned during this whole process what that energy of 6 is, which is all about harmony and balance. A good give and take relationship, whether it's in advice, whether it's in money, whether it's in love, whether it is in generosity of the spirit. So there was enough. You learned to draw the boundaries for how much you're going to give, and you opened yourself up to receive. Right? That was the energy of 6. We've learned to integrate a lot of that in. Then we come to the energy of 7, which is about there's something more besides what meets the eye. There's something more than just what I can see in the physical realm. And that was your connection to the spiritual source. Your connection with the spiritual source. I believe no matter what is taking place, I have the faith, I have the trust, I have the guidance. I trust my intuition. I trust my guides. I trust my God. I trust my divine. And you, with that deepening connection of spirituality, you understood, or you're understanding, that when you are strengthened in your spiritual self, you can bring about anything. That now brings you to 8. Manifesting in the material plane. Having to learn or learned some of those very challenging lessons in relationships, in restrictions, in power, giving of power, receiving of power. That's what 8 is all about. It's about power. 8 is about power. So, fair warning, and this is Archana's fair warning, is you have worked really hard to come to be where you are. Okay, I'll come to the fair warning. You have worked really hard for where you are. And I did say that I tie into what I see as manifested. When I got on this path of healing and bringing forth more light and healing into the world, away from the corporate, it took a while. Trust, faith, surrender, analytical. I'm more analytical than I was on the receptive. So there was a lot of tug of war. There was a lot of, I like control. So there was a lot of restriction. I like things moving very fast. Things didn't move fast at all. So virtue of patience, relinquishing control, learning to move with the higher dimension, changing your mindset rather than staying in a place of being a victim. You take ownership of your creation. You begin to take ownership of what is taking place around you. When you begin to integrate all of these nuances, when you begin to integrate all of these nuances, there's a big doorway that's opening up. That doorway is that from the spiritual realm, in the form of 8-8. It will give you tremendous spiritual authority, but you have learned your lessons. Quite challenging lessons, I must say. But those lessons now, for all the work that you have done, the universe is saying, good job. Here comes the reward. And not only is it just the reward that you think that you are going to get, it's going to be far beyond what you can imagine. So be ready to open up your heart and your energy to receive these tremendous blessings that the universe is amplifying and returning to you. Through this energy of 8-8, harnessing your own inner willpower, aligning that with the spiritual realm to understand the different elements and the different things in play, and learning to, I call that the energy of the magician. You're this magician. You have learned the laws of the universe, or are learning, and you know quite well by now. The law of vibration, the law of attraction. So 8s are all about being magnetic. You won't see that. You won't hear that on the internet. That's what I am seeing. That's what I'm seeing. At first, I was pushing, working hard. I'm putting so much time and effort, getting frustrated. Why is this not manifesting? I know some of you would relate with that part. And especially if you're like a type A, or you like things like, okay, I like mathematical equations, so A plus B equals C. If I've done A and there's B, why is C not taking place? There is an equality sign. But the I would want to put, if I have to create a new equation about this, that constant, or that I would want to call it like a wild factor. And the wild factor is patience. Patience and surrender. Patience and surrender. And I kid you not, during these last 4 or 5 years of my awakening, of course, it's been on this journey for almost a decade now, but the deep awakening took place in the last 4 or 5 years. There was a lot of push and pull factors. There was a lot of learning and growth. And when I closed my eyes and I said, I already know, like I'm in the flow. So like I'm recording like outside near here in a park, and you can hear the water in the background. Almost feel as if, I almost feel the 8s as if when you're going to step on that water, you're not going to drown. And that there'll be a stone that will emerge for you to step on. Meaning wherever you step, your doors are going to open. The doors will open. And that's something I've been seeing for the last, I would want to say 4 months. And it was just something, if you want to try that out, you can check it for yourself. I check that for myself. I'm like going on my walk in the evening, and with whole pandemic around, I didn't want to touch anything. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to simply just go through. Every light turned green. It didn't matter if it was green even 1 second or 10 seconds before. If I'm ready to step on the crosswalk, the light turned green. That was another message that came to me, that doors are opening for you because you've had trust and faith. So if you're seeing the 8-8, great powers, great rewards for all the hard work that you've put in. The universe is saying, we love you. We love what you're doing, and we want to reward you. So all your heart's desires are about to manifest. Continue to be positive. Continue to focus on positivity. Continue to anchor yourself in the heart and gratitude and appreciation. Don't allow, that was the fair warning, which I will end with. Fair warning from Archana is, don't allow all the abundance that's going to start unfolding and trickling in your life to take you away from your heart space. Remember your journey. Remember to share your wealth. Remember to share of your time. Remember to share of all the goodness that you have received, and above all, always remember the people who supported you when you started your journey from zero, and as you're climbing up that ladder of success, because success is coming. Success is here. The doors of manifestation with 8-8 are open. But with great power, remember, this is still the fair warning part of Archana's video. The fair warning is, and I think I'm reminding myself with that, is with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Never forget where you started your journey. And the universe is bringing to you, because of all the part where you put in the positive karma. You've actually created a lot of positive karma. You know, we have the bank of karma. You've created a lot of positive karma with these 8-8. And now your positive karma is being rewarded to you in the here and now, not in the future, not in another lifetime. This is the here and now energy. So when we are here and now, you are worthy of this life. You are worthy of all the abundance coming your way. You're worthy for the very best that's coming to you. Open your hearts to receive. Stay anchored in love. And whatever success, money, abundance, prosperity comes to you, share freely. Because your thoughts of today will create the future. What you're reaping is based on the past energy. You want to continue doing that good work so you can keep building on that ladder of success on strong foundations. 8 also has 4 and 4. Okay, my life path is 4, which is about strengthening foundations. So 4 and 4 is being amplified because you've built such strong foundations. Now you're ready to, I call it, let's play. Let's play now. Now I know the rules of the game. Now I know how this game is played of manifestation. So this is a wonderful period. You are magnetic. Be careful of your thoughts. Keep them positive. Keep your vibration high. Share of love. Be open and be generous. And you are worthy of all the prosperity, the abundance that's coming to you. Wow. That's a wow message. So if you're seeing the 8-8, nothing to worry. Stay the course and beautiful things are opening up for you. And it makes me so happy to share this message with you. And we are vibrating at that same frequency right now and supercharged to see what is going to unfold with this new energy that's opening up. So I send you lots of abundance, lots of happiness. May your lives be full of prosperity, love, and abundance. So this is Archana signing off, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.